Hi, welcome. How are you? Welcome to Coco Blooms. This is typically a day that I come on live and typically I'm cooking. It's a little late now, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to cook or not. But I'm gonna wait for a few more people and that will determine what I am doing next. I do have to leave out of here within an hour or so. We'll see. It definitely will be something quick. I'm thinking something with ground turkey. Then again, today was the last day of school for me as a teacher. So last Friday was the last day for the students, and today was the last day for me as a teacher. So yeah, we'll see. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the live. How's your day going? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hello guys, I'm trying to determine, it is 8:37. I need to be out of here by 9:30. Yet I did not cook dinner because I actually took a nap. So I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to stay on live and cook dinner or if I'm just going to get on live later because I got a special purchase today and I had to play handy woman and try to put it up. I think it's going to be like a 2-day thing. I bought a credenza. I'm so hype about it. I'm so hype about it. Cook something nice. Maybe I can stay, but I know for sure I got to be out of here by 9:30. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining the live. How was your evening? How was your day? How was your evening? How was your day? Did you all eat dinner already? What did you have for dinner? So I'm thinking it's for sure. Thank you so much. I'm thinking for sure it's going to be something with ground turkey. Because why? I already took out ground turkey. I am doing well. Thank you so much for being here. All right, give me 1 second. So yes, we have some butterball ground turkey, 93% lean, 7% fat. No chicken tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. No chicken tonight. So I figured this is a quick meal. Like either just doing ground turkey with some cutting up some onions, or thank you so much, or putting them in some meatball, like making them as meatballs. So one of the things I'm trying to stay away from is like the heavy starches. So usually I would cut up the cauliflower myself, but I bought some steam in the bag cauliflower vegetable medley. Last time I was in Target, don't tell nobody I was in Target. I think we're supposed to be leaving Target alone. So I'm thinking that and ground turkey, that should be delicious, right? I think that should be delicious and that should be quick. Thank you so much, Jesse. You ate bread with olive oil, so like a bruschetta or just bread and olive oil. And then we can do some string beans or something. So, dang, so now I gotta think. Are we gonna do just ground turkey crumbles or are we gonna put them in meatballs? What do you need for meatballs? I think I only made meatballs once. Seasoning egg, breadcrumbs. Maybe you don't need egg and breadcrumbs. Work was amazing. Why? Because it was the last day for me as a teacher. On Friday was the last day for my students. Today was the last day for me as a teacher. At least for regular school. Summer school starts on Monday, but it's only for 3 weeks and it's easy. It's easy. You guys hear my godson in the background. He is visiting for today. Thank you so much. Is it Fly True? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So we're gonna do the ground turkey. Someone mentioned pasta, so I do have pasta, but I really don't. Try to stay away from that. That is easy though, because you got the sauce, the pasta, the ground turkey. That is easy, but easy is not always the way to go. Easy is not always the way to go. If you are not a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Typically, I'm on live on Wednesdays and Sundays, and typically we're making a meal. So this week I did not get on Sunday. Why? Can't remember. I think I wasn't feeling well after church or something. And one thing I'm trying not to do is like, yes, for certain things you should press your way, but I also feel like you also have to take care of yourself. You also have to take care of yourself. So, let's grab an onion. Actually have an onion that I didn't finish using. Tomato soup. No food, no deal. Tomato soup and turkey meatballs. That sounds good. That sounds good. Well, the ground turkey is easy to cook. So what I'm going to do first is just cut up this onion into small pieces. Sometimes I would use my chopper, but today I'm just going to cut it up myself. Grab a board. We also could do tacos. Tacos is easy because I just see that I have this taco box. That's also easy. That's also an easy meal. So maybe that's what I'm about to do. It's going to be like a off-brand taco because the only lettuce I have in here is spinach and arugula. But arugula goes with everything. I love arugula because I love the peppery taste of it. And some cheese in there. I think we're going to do tacos. But do I have taco seasoning? That's the question. That is the question. I don't know about that. I don't think I have taco seasoning. Pasta more healthy than taco? Maybe. I do have the protein pasta. Let's see. So this is the protein pasta. So for a serving size is 2 ounces. So for 2 ounces, it's a lot of carbs. 38 grams of carbs. My God. Let's look over here. So for a serving size of the soft tortilla is 2. That's 26 grams of carbs. But let's look at the first thing that I talked about. I'm quite sure the carb is super low. Thank you, Jesse. Total carb is 6 with 3 grams of fiber. So the net carb is just 3. Protein, 2 grams. I think we're just going to go with this. I think we're just going to do a crumble. We're going to do a crumble. Ground turkey crumble with this onions. And then we're going to sprinkle it with a little, either some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm trying to look for my favorite little spicy jar. Yo, where's my spicy jar? I know I didn't use all of it. Uh-oh, how did this switch to music? They're gonna copyright me. Hold on. This is madness that I cannot find that little jar. Alright, we're gonna do the cauliflower. So I'm gonna cut this thing in. You too, thank you. pause for a second because I'm on a time limit. I'm gonna put this ground turkey in the pan. So I just put the pan on the stove with some grapeseed oil. So we're gonna let that heat up and then throw the ground turkey in it. Also, while that is doing its thing, this is a steam in the bag. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave. So this is about to be a real quick meal. Let's say 5.5 minutes. How is everyone's day? How's everyone feeling? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. I know for sure on Sunday I'll be making buffalo chicken dip because I'm going to make it for my principal. I was supposed to make it during the school year for him and I never got to it. So now that it's the summertime, I'm going to make him some buffalo chicken dip. So that is one of the things that I will make on Sunday. After the pool, of course, the pool is open. So as long as it's not raining, because I did see some rain for this weekend. I can't remember if it was for Sunday or not. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now we're going to use this and to begin to break our ground turkey. I typically like to hold the handle while I do it. I'm going to turn that heat down. I'm going to add some pepper and some salt. Jeremy, yes, there was music playing. So we're going to put some black pepper, a little pink Himalayan salt, a little smoked paprika, we can put a little garlic and herb in here. And because I didn't use any measurements, I'm just gonna hold it up so you can see it. So that's what I put in there, and then I'm gonna mix it up again. This is I would call this probably like a 30-minute meal, maybe less than 30 minutes. Once it cooks down a little more, then I will put the onions in there and the cauliflower rice. How is everyone feeling today? It's bedtime. Around this time, I usually like to go to bed on a school night, but it's no longer a school night. On a school night. Another thing that I wanted to make, I still didn't get a chance to make it yet. I saw it on YouTube, of course. And basically they had granola. Maybe we can do it real quick now. Yogurt and a pudding flavor. So she had a number of different pudding flavors. So I bought vanilla. I also bought butterscotch. I really want to try it with the butterscotch. Don't worry, guys. That is not my fire alarm. That is the microwave that's beeping. So remember, we put the cauliflower rice in there. So we're just waiting for this ground turkey to cook, and then we're going to add it all together. It's up to you if you wanted to make it more like a soup, if you wanted to add chicken broth, or you can eat it that way, you know. Alright, so here is the butterscotch flavor. So we're going to try that out. And they put it in a mold, and then they put it in the freezer for a little bit. Not too long, or it's going to freeze instead of just getting a little. You want it to get a little solid, but not frozen. So once again, you have your Greek yogurt. You have your sugar-free. I mean, mine is sugar-free, but if you want to use a regular one, you can. Sugar-free, gel out, and then you have your granola. So I'm going to get the mold, and we can do this together. I had a flower mold, but I don't see it, so we're gonna do a strawberry mold. I guess you can see like dessert. I'm also trying to get this cauliflower done with this ground turkey. Ground turkey is still cooking. Trying to be careful of my sleeve in this fire. So it's not all the way done, but now that it's going to be done soon, I'm going to throw the onions in there. Totally up to you if you like the crunch in your onion or if you want it soft. That will determine when you're going to put your onion in your pan. give you some nutritional facts, with the ground turkey is 160 calories per 4 ounces with 22 grams of protein. So if you do 4 ounces of that along with the, I think it said like 2 grams of protein in that, that's 24 grams of protein in that meal. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's do this. This is protein packed also because in this yogurt, for 3/4 of a cup is 16 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs. And here, there's 5 carbs, no protein. But that is if you use 1/4 of the package, which we may or may not. Do you want to say hello? Julian, they can't see you. You're too short. Alright, so let's just try to do a serving size. The little pieces of onion still up here. You don't want that in the yogurt. And it says 3/4 of a cup, so we're going to try to stick with the serving size. So this is a 1/2 cup. And then we're going to do a 1/2 of this. Look at us multitasking. We doing a meal and a dessert in less than 30 minutes. I think that's pretty cool. Let's close this up. This in here. Yeah, this says 2 grams of protein. This is 3 servings in here. I'm gonna put a little some parsley flakes in here. And this garlic parmesan. So this is what it's looking like right now. I think it's gonna be delicious. I'm mad I can't find my crushed little chili pepper things, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of dried tomatoes on there. So I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit. Let's go back to this. So we have 3/4 of Greek yogurt in here, and we're gonna put a serving size of the Jello. I don't know. Anthony, you said you could smell the flavor. Alright. And I'm just letting y'all know right now, I am only For some stuff, I use measuring cups, mainly for stuff I never made before, because a lot of times you can just, you know, eyeball it. But this says a fourth of a cup. Actually says a fourth of a package, which is definitely not a fourth of a cup. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here. And you guys can watch me. And I chose the butterscotch flavor. I never had this flavor before, but I know I like butterscotch candy, so I chose this. Alright. So once again, we had 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. We're going to just pour a little bit in here. That's a little bit I did. So now we're going to stir it up. Probably should have used the whisk, but I already started with the spoon, so we're going to keep going. So this is what it's looking like so far. Way lighter color than what's on this package, but we didn't use the entire thing, so makes sense. In the chat, have any of you ever had this kind before? Oh, thank you so much, Richard. It's my after school look. I'm actually a little tired right now, and I got my godson, so thank you so much. So let me see, am I sticking to my time limit? All right, so we're gonna turn this off. So you don't want it grainy, so that's why I keep mixing it, because I'm still seeing little grains. Once again, if you are new over here, thank you so much for joining. Over here, we talk about food, fashion, faith, fun. I'm tired, y'all. And we're about to start talking about fitness once this ankle of mine is back in place, back in order. So those of you who are subscribed know, I think it's 3 weeks. It's either 3 weeks or a month now. I fell, and then I got a bruised Achilles tendon. And when they first told me that, I'm like, all right, I should be good in a week. No, I'm still limping, but that's okay. Thank God I didn't break anything. That's what I gotta be grateful for. I did not break anything. I have all these trips planned for this summer. I'm not trying to be limping around the resort. All right, let's taste this. Tastes healthy. We're gonna put a little bit more of this stuff in here. And just in case friends come over, let me rinse this spoon off. All right, so I put some more in here. Maybe by me putting more in here, it will become that color, but it definitely didn't taste. You still can taste the tartness of the Greek yogurt, and that's the point of the flavoring, is to have like a different flavor, of course, and then so it won't taste as tart. So I'm gonna keep starting this. So I made cauliflower rice with ground turkey crumble with some chopped onions, and then once I plate it, I'm gonna put a little bit of sun-dried tomatoes on there. But right now we're trying to make our little frozen treat, healthy frozen treat. So this is Greek yogurt, and we put some sugar-free butterscotch jello powder in it. You want to say hi? No. You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi.
They can't see you. Come over here and say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there he is. Say hi again.
Hi.
Okay. You want to taste this? Are you going to taste it? Okay. Get away. That's hot. 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 We're about to go get your sister soon, okay? Y'all just got a little bit of shine. A little bit of shine. Sir Julian. Sir Julian. That's my god, baby. That's my baby. He's showing off. Say hi to y'all. All right. This is what it is at this point. Tastes good. So now that we have our pudding, what we are going to do is grab some granola crumbles. Remember, I can't find my flour one, so we're going to use my little cute strawberry one. And we're going to put a little bit of granola in each one. You can use whatever you want. Like, I think I still got some coconut left. Maybe I might do some coconut in one of them. And when the lady was doing it, she didn't measure anything. But the lady I was watching, so I'll show y'all in 1 second. We're going to do one with coconut so I can see what it's like with coconut. It's supposed to give you like the vibe of, I don't know, just a sweet treat. But you do want to make sure it is coated. The bottom is coated with this. Let me sprinkle off some of these. Alright, so one of these still needs a little more. Thank you so much. Alright, so this is what it's looking like right now. We're about to fill this strawberry one in with coconut. I think I have coconut left. For those of you who are here when we made coconut shrimp, so we have some coconut that's left. All this is basically trial and error. And we're going to see if we come out with a win and less error. A win and less error. So now that we have it coated with our granola and one with coconut, we are going to put our Greek yogurt in it. And just like you do a dollop of Daisy, we're just going to do a dollop. We're just going to do a dollop and move it around. And remember, these 6 things literally is a serving size of yogurt. Now with the granola, I'm quite sure a serving size is a 1/4 of a cup, so I'm quite sure. Let me not say quite sure, but this was more than 1/4 of a cup. I'm quite sure of that. All right, put a little bit more in this one. And then what you want to do is just move it around. If you have a different utensil in your house that'll help you do it better, feel free to do that. Once again, this is my first time doing it, so we're just going to use this spoon for right now. Julian, stop playing with that air conditioner. And because I want it to look like a strawberry, like the mold, I'm going to try to make sure it's yogurt in all the little areas. So it can look like a strawberry. Once again, this does not have to be in the freezer. Well, once again, I got this from the lady. But she said do not keep it in the freezer long because then it will become frozen. Then you have to wait for it to thaw. You don't want it frozen, you just want it molded. Now, some of these, I guess I could have had a little bit more yogurt. I know for next time, because it's not filling it all in. Let me see. Let's clean this up just a little bit. Alright, so once again, trial and error. This is our first time making this. So we have the granola and 5 of them coconut and the other one, and then we put the butterscotch yogurt. So we're going to put it in the freezer. There's like not much in my freezer. If you want, you can cover it. This did not come with a covering. Playing with it. Yes, he is playing with the AC. He's so grown. He's so grown. Alright. So we're gonna put this back in the cabinet. Let's clean this counter on. Before I plate anything, I am going to put these items in the dishwasher. For how long should it be in the freezer? The lady said an hour. Maybe it depends on the freezer temperature. I have to drop my godson off, so I'll be able to drop him off and come back in an hour. So we'll see if that's too long. My freezer is on the medium setting right now. It's on the medium setting. So we're gonna plate in 1 second. I was not loading the dishwasher as I was going, and I do not like dishes in the sink. So I just want to put this in the dishwasher real quick. It's not gonna burn. I really don't know. It's my first time making it. I really don't know. It really looks good on you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I want to put some more of these like gold pieces in it. I always feel like it looks better the older it gets. I like it more when it gets old. All right. So once again, for those of you who just joined, we made ground turkey crumble with rice cauliflower with peas and carrots in here. And we put our regular little seasonings on there. So I'm going to plate it up because I think it's going to taste delicious with a few of these sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm going to plate it and taste it. And then we're going to keep it moving. I probably might be back on tonight because like I said, I'm excited about my new purchase. My credenza got here. And I got to be handy woman. And I got to try to put it up. I might try tonight, I might try tomorrow. But I gotta put it up. Let's be a little fancy with our plating today. Let's be a little fancy. Let's see. That didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to turn out. Maybe because it's with cauliflower. Are you okay? You all right? Come here. Excuse me. hear moms always say because, well, mom always says, like, I'll be too anxious when you go over here because I don't have kids. So the slightest noise that seems a bit off. Guys, this was supposed to be pretty right here, but I guess because it's cauliflower rice, it's not sticking like white rice does. But that's okay. That is okay. Let's rinse this fork off so we can get some dry tomatoes out of here. You ready to go? You ready to go bye-bye? Okay, I tried, y'all. Hold on, let's clean up a little bit more. Let's clean up a little bit more. I tried, y'all. I really did. Let's see. This is what they do in the restaurants. They make sure your foot looks clean when it comes to you. All right, guys. So here we have cauliflower rice with ground turkey crumbles and onions and sun-dried tomatoes. I love sun-dried tomatoes. Let's see what it tastes like. We already know it's going to be delicioso because it's healthy. Why not? Why not? So we're going to try it without the tomato. Hot. So I tried it without the tomato. I think it tastes pretty good. To be honest with you, I probably would have added a little bit more salt. However, the tomato is going to add that extra flavor that it's like you don't need the salt. So that's it. And normally I probably would have cut these. Now that I see how big these tomatoes are, I probably would have cut them. But let's just try it out. It's always so funny eating a wine. I feel like I gotta hurry up and chew. Delicious. Delicious. Quite sure our things are not ready yet, but I will show in a short video so you can know the time frame on those yogurt bites. Yogurt strawberry bites. What should we call them? I don't know. There's food in my braces right now. Hold on, still food in my braces. Julian, what's up? Alright guys, hopefully the food is on my braces. Hopefully you guys enjoyed yourself. I hope you have a wonderful evening and continue to blossom. Yeah. Do you not want me to eat with braces? You have to eat with your braces. You have to still eat. You still have to live. You just brush your teeth afterwards. But thank you for joining. Julian. You alright? Come say bye-bye. You want to tell them bye-bye? Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.